Out there, that's Mexico. And 800 miles that way is Utah. For the next month and a half or so, I'll be hiking from Mexico to Utah on the Arizona Trail. I just stopped for a few minutes at the Montezuma Pass Trailhead at mile 1.9, signed the register, and from there I've got quite an elevation climb ahead of me. The trailhead is right around 6,600 feet, and in just 4.5 miles I will hit almost 9,100 feet. Entered the Miller Peak Wilderness just now, and I'm really liking the Arizona Trail. Already seeing lots of cool plants, and everywhere I turn is a cool view like this. And I'm only 4.1 miles in. That is Miller Peak, and 0.8 miles. The trail actually comes close to the summit, and there's a side trail up there, so I might just check it out. At mile 6.5, I hit the Miller Peak Trail Junction, and I'm on the 0.5 mile side trail that's going to take me up to the Miller Peak summit. I made it to the summit of Miller Peak at 9,470 feet. It's about to get windy. Since I came down from Miller Peak about a mile back, the trail's been covered with snow. But it looks like there's at least 2 people ahead of me, so as long as I follow their steps, it makes it a little easier. This is my first water source on the trail at mile 8.3. I'm going to fill up my water here and then head up the trail 1.5 miles to the Bear Canyon Trail Junction and find a place to camp there. I made it to Bear Canyon Junction at mile 9.8. It's down there. And I came up this hill just 100 feet northeast of the sign because I heard there's a nice camping area up here. And there is. So I'm gonna set up here. The temperature dropped quite a bit last night. And yesterday it was windy almost all day, but it really picked up when the sun went down. And plus, I camped at almost 8,100 feet. But I still slept good. The trail's been following this creek bed that led me here to mile 14 at Sunnyside Canyon, and the creek bed's pretty much dry. There are a couple spots that have some pooling water, but I've got plenty of water with me to make it to the next couple water sources up ahead. But I will stop here for a few minutes, take a short break, and take this jacket off. It's starting to warm up a little and the wind has died down some. The trail is still following that creek bed, and the further down I go, the more water that shows up. Just hiked out of the Miller Peak Wilderness, and for the next 7.6 miles I'll be making my way towards Parker Canyon. This windmill is at mile 18. It's one of the trail's water sources. The tank is empty, but there's water at the bottom of the well below the windmill. Been hiking down this dirt road for about the last 3/4 of a mile, and right now I'm just 4.6 miles from Parker Canyon. But before I get there, I'll hit the Parker Canyon Lake Trailhead. It's just 2.1 miles ahead. And that will actually mark the end of Passage 1 of the trail. The Arizona Trail is segmented by passages, and there's a total of 43. I just arrived at the Parker Canyon Lake Trailhead at mile 21.7, and this marks the end of the Huachuca Mountains passage. And I'm going to take a break here before I continue on.